Okay. We are making bacon fried dinner. Bacon fried dinner. Yes, we have okra. We have green beans. And we have some drumsticks. Nummy, nummy, num. All right. So let's see. I don't really know what I'm doing. So we're gonna get some eggs. Whip those up a little bit of milk. Maybe. Does that sound right? And they get the chicken kind of sticky to put the breading on there. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do first. Okay. So we got a little bowl, and I don't know how many eggs this will take. I'm just gonna crack a few to start. And if you're seeing my little skillet here, my little electric skillet, I like it so far. I've had it since Christmas. Presto brand, and we're running it off the solar. And you'll notice it is not clean. However, it's recent enough, and I pulled the lid off, and I'm like, it smells great. So, like cooks of yesteryear, I'm not going to clean it out because it's not growing anything on it yet, and it's going to be fried anyway. And it's going to impart some flavors. Not a lot, but it was yakisoba we had in here, and it was delicious. I'm going to get this whipped up here. It's hard for me not just to throw it on the heat and have some scrambled eggs. And you also notice this was also, I think, a Christmas gift. I want to say from my sister. And it's got a little sifter thing if you want, but it's for storing your fats. But I wouldn't use this because I want the little bacon bits in there. Look at that. This is about half full. And that's what we're going to be frying our chicken in today. I guess I might as well go ahead and look at that. That's some good grease. Here's my little spatula. Oh, yes. Look at all of the bacon bit goodness. A lot of it settled there to the bottom. Oh my goodness. And normally we wouldn't have a lot of like recent bacon because, you know, bacon's expensive, especially for the past, year or two. But we were gifted some bacon. And so over the past couple weeks, we have had our fill of bacon. So anyway, I got most of that out. Set that off to the side. And get this just warmed up, just to melt that. I'm proud to keep it relatively simple. So we'll just do some flour. That's not, is that flour? Is this baking soda? What is this? Shows what I know. Daughter number one. Is this baking soda or flour? It's not labeled. This is why we label things. Come here and feel it. Go ahead, come on. You don't have to get in the camera, just your hand. Come on, feel it. Come on.
I'm not.
The camera's right here. Come on. Ugh. That's not flour, is it? What is that?
Not flour.
Oh, well, thanks a lot. Don't know what it is. It's a mystery substance.
Probably baking powder.
Well, I don't need that, do I? Why isn't it labeled? That's sugar. Where's the flour?
Right here.
Oh, thank you.
What else do you need?
Hmm?
What else do you need?
Wow. Wait, why is this weird color?
What weird color?
Ooh, it smells good. That must be like some kind of awesome, not overly refined flour, like real wheat flour, maybe? That's what it smells like. Yeah. And buttermilk cornmeal mix. And I know if you're one of those folks that knows what they're doing and you're like, what is he doing? We'll find out whether this works or not. I know you're supposed to put something on it to make it sticky. And then you mix in your other stuff. Yeah, I'm not even going to put... I'm going to keep it simple, I think. I've done it before where I put a bunch of stuff in there and breadcrumbs, and I'm just going to do this. All right. Chicken should take the longest, so I'll go ahead and get that started. But we're going to be frying all that stuff and more because we're going to have potatoes too, some fried potatoes. Oh, come on, plastic. Would you just rip the way I want you to? I'm getting nasty all over my hands. All right. Get in there, chicken. I don't want to touch that with the bad part of my hand here. All right, bring that up to, I don't know. We'll do 250. And I need to get some tongs or something. All right, got some tongs here. All that bacon grease goodness. Getting hot. Get that egg all over it. Not a great satisfying sizzle. Probably not quite hot enough. It's starting to. Mm-hmm. Now some people like a lot more breading than others. Flip over. I thought about doing like boneless to make it easier for the kids, but by golly, I even had a conversation with a guy in the store about how it's one of them skills, you know. Kids need to learn how to eat meat off a bone. And it makes them value the meat. You know, they got to work for it a little. Whoops, I almost put it straight in there. They got to work for it. All right, can I have another one? No, you can't have another one until you get all the meat off that bone. But it's all off. As all that's left is fat. No, there's meat on there. It's all grizzled. No, there's meat on there. Well, I guess I do have room for the last two. I kind of wanted to have room for all the other veggies and stuff to go in there later. But I probably still will be. Let's just get them all cooked up. I guess if I had to, I could put them in a different cookware piece of cookware. There we go. English is hard. There we go. Oh, there we go. Just had to push it around just right. All right. All of our chicken is in the fryer. Let me get you up good and close here. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Whoever you are. We're also going to throw some potatoes and fry those in there. We all love some fried potatoes. Whoop! Slipped right out of there. I see my chopping skills leave much to be desired. Somebody's probably watching at this point just to see if I cut my finger off. No, I've not ever gotten good at cutting, but I've never done that. I think we're ready to throw this in. Come along with me. Probably time to flip those. I got a nice little corner here for my potatoes. Yeah. Perfect. Ha! Almost looks like I didn't even get that one cut. I did, just didn't come apart. There we go. And if you're wondering, yes, I plan on putting the rest of the veggies right in here too. The last stage. Turn the heat up just a little bit. I had it at 250, now I've got it at 300, at least on the dial here, however reliable that is. Just enough to get a satisfying sizzle going. And of course you need onions in just about everything, right? Normally I'd use red onions. I love red onions, but I don't see any around. There might be some, but in this house you just never know where you're going to find the red onions. I love how the onion comes with its own wrapper. But you still see people putting them in little individual bags. I don't understand. Well, you're going to take the wrapper off anyway. And if you're cooking it, it's going to get cooked anyway too. So I used to dice everything. And now I've matured, you know. So I see the value in mixing it up. So what I'll do is I'll leave some of these as rings. Yeah. And then the other ones I'll dice. Maybe half of them a little bit more. Some less. Look at all these small. I kind of want it to get all up in mixed with the other stuff I put in there. actually putting those around the chicken. All that flavor likes each other. So some of those onions will get more like a steamed action, and some of them will get more fried. That's starting to look pretty good. Ooh, I should do, well, I was going to say I should do some peppers, but we're doing green beans and okra. I'm going to get carried away. And I was telling you how I like things different sizes, so I got some more potatoes a little smaller, and some onions a little smaller. Oh no, potato on the floor. Just a couple pieces. I might put the cover on that for a few minutes. There we go. And while that's hopefully getting that chicken good and done, I guess I can take a few. I've never fried okra. I don't even know how you're supposed to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and put some breading on these too. Let's try a little. The girls, they've never had it, so they might not like it. We'll try it though. And the green beans too. I told my wife what I was doing, and she said, "You're going to fry everything?" And I said, "Yep. Sure am." Sometimes you just want to get messy. I could put a few more in there. Alright, so I got the rest. I just used the rest of that bag of green beans. So I got my green beans and okra all up on the egg solution. Oh, that smells good. Holy mackerel. You hear that? Starting to look good too, getting some browning on this stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good and brown. Getting there anyway. Like I said, some of these are just going to get steamed unless I knock them down in there. I think I'm ready to flip these again. See if I can get a side down that hasn't been. Well, starting to look nice and crusty. Try not to knock that off. I don't want a full turn. Put it on the side. Whoop, oh, it wants to go all the way. There we go. So what I'll do is leave the top off. Maybe we get this crisped up a little bit more. It's doing pretty good. A couple more minutes, and then I'll put all that in, try to get to the bottom, let everything fry. We still got plenty of bacon grease going to work in there. Smells pretty good. Smells pretty good. I wish I had red onions, though. I really like red onions. But, yeah. So my firstborn just walked back into the kitchen, and I said, feel free to interject your thoughts. What do you think, firstborn? Nothing. When I cook, I usually try to use the least number of dishes possible. So for right now, we've got for dirty dishes, 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, and the cutting board. And then these things here. I haven't put any seasoning on yet. I think bacon grease carries a good amount of flavor by itself. And that bacon grease probably has a little seasoning on it, maybe from past dishes. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's the good color right there. And I pulled it out of that corner in the shadow corner there. Got a little more light on it. There's really not good lighting here. As someone who makes a few YouTube videos, I should really look into like a light set or something. I went to grab one with the tongs, and it's getting so well done at this point that I was starting to rip the meat right off of the bone. So I think I'll switch to a spatula and give that a try. Flip some of these better that way anyhow. Oh yeah. Oh, that's looking really good. That's mine. Claimed it. Let's see if I can more gently turn. Ah! See? Just ripped it right off. Turn that over. Gently just want to flip it just a little. And of course there's something in the way. I just be really, be just real careful. Another piece of onion stuck to it, nicely fried. That looks really good. Ooh, bonus sizzle. Yeah, see that good color there. I mean, if breading comes off the bottom here, who cares? I already flipped that one. Get my arm in the way constantly. There we go. And of course, now what I need to do, either use a meat thermometer or grab one and cut it open and see what it looks like. I've never gotten sick or made anybody else sick by just looking at the meat, but if you're not sure, that's what those meat thermometers are for. I'm going to see if we've got one in the drawer. So I don't want to overcook it, and I can't find the meat thermometer. So we'll just cut this little piece of bird open here. And you see it coming apart real nice and easy. My firstborn will be all over this here in just a second. That is cooked all the way down to the bone. That's beautiful. Firstborn! Check in! Alright. So while the firstborn's the guinea pig, kidding. The meat is about done. I say about done as she's eating it. It's done. But the rest of them, you know, might need a couple more minutes. I prefer to go err on the side of caution. Oh, that's looking good. Now I'm going to get this out of the way. So I've got a spot to put my other veggies. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I forgot to put breading on them. Quick, get it out. Quick. Good thing I had a cleared spot. Oh my goodness. What an amateur. Alright, the rest of those are just going to cook in there with egg on them. Yeah, get the breading back on this. I could put those in here or put that in there. I don't know. Guess I'll just do it this way. Maybe. I don't know. Does this look right? Does not look right. But I bet it'll taste good. Now I know some people will actually put more breading on the chicken while it's cooking. I don't know. I'm not going to do that today. Alright, this has all got a little bit of breading on it. Or flour. Now we're going to throw it in there. Empty spot over here. I suppose this is going to end up being more like a bacon fried chicken stew? Maybe? There. Yeah. Oh man, look at that. Yes. Oh, Daddy didn't mess up. Should get this one too. Well, I had some egg on it. Better let that one cook a little more. We don't need anybody getting sick. So that freed up some space for our veggies. Oh, I need to get some of this bacon grease from over here to here. We'll cut a tunnel. What do you think, firstborn? We'll cut a tunnel and let some of that bacon grease come through. Oh, here come your sisters. Huh? No, it's not bath night tonight.
That's what Mom said.
Oh, Mom said? Well, if Mom said, then why are you asking me? Why are you going to ask me if you already got the news straight from the horse's mouth? No, I'm not calling you a horse. Well, honey, woman. I don't call her a woman. That's okay. I call her a woman all the time. Oh, and we're running right into the camera. Alright, so we've got our fried chicken. And in here we have more fried chicken and the fried or frying okra and green beans. Do you know what okra is?
No.
No, but I'm so happy to have a camera lady. I'm just going to flip this. Oh, it's frying up. Oh yeah. Close that back down. All right. I think we'll pause it for now. What do you think?
Yeah.
That is a glorious pile of fried chicken with little bits of potato and onion stuck to it. A little bit of green bean there. Mm-hmm. Bacon fried chicken. Now that we've rescued our chicken out of there so it doesn't get overcooked, looks great. Got it all flattened out, sharing space. The potatoes are done, but most of them aren't touching the bottom anymore. Getting that okra and green bean goodness all fried up, cooked. It'll be done here in just a couple minutes. What say you, camera lady? What do you think?
I don't know what okra is, but I think I'll like it.
You think so? You gonna try it? You like the potatoes, though, don't you?
Yeah, and I like the green beans.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. All right, I just flipped it. And it's looking real good. Good variation of color. I love variation of color. A little bit more fried, a little less fried. There's a piece that's nice and dark. Mm-hmm. So, we've got our beautiful little drumstick. And let me this corner right here. We've got, lighting is terrible. Come right here. We've got some potatoes and green beans and I think I had a little piece of okra there, but just a small one. There you go. There you have it. That was all in one skillet. Barely any dishes, depending on what you use. Simple ingredients, I think. And of course, you don't have to use bacon grease. But I like bacon grease. Have a good one.